counting down to first pitch this afternoon in St. Louis. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see it, a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Emilio Bonifacio will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
This is hit on the ground, but foul.
First pitch, 116.
And the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gun.
Second, shortstop,
Starlin Castro will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Eric Harris, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Now the 2-0 home. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2-2 pitch on the way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Travis Wood will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look there at what we'll see going forward from this 27-year-old southpaw. Matt Carpenter will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
The 2-0 on the way. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Michael Lee will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Nate Walker will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pause. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Yeah, all hard stuff here to get ahead, but now they're trying to get him out with a breaking ball, and he's not falling for it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. George Kataris will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
George Cardinals.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Being out there during day games, I can tell you, it is no fun trying to find the baseball against a high sky like this. And here, he just doesn't pick it up.
In now, Nate Scherholz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average coming in, 257. 13 home runs and 48 driven in. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Look at the spin! And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Donnie Murphy will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
No score here as we play inning number 2. One on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Junior Lake standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 38 runs batted in. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 5 will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The next pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch. Here we go. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Yadier Molina will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. The next 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Alan Craig will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First offering on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here he comes on 2-2.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Ryan Roberts is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 4, Ryan Roberts.
Let's go, Cardinal.
And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the pitch.
Woo!
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Are you kidding me up?
The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Travis Wood steps in now. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And the pitch. swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 1-2 with one away. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Johnny Peralta.
Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Seth Hargrove will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 on the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 on the way. 1-0 on the way. And that's too high, ball 2. Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
3-0 is on the way. Fouled back. Here he comes, 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
3-2, here it is. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Carpenter would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the full count offering. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Has a look, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Sherholtz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now here it comes. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
And these guys are still looking for that elusive first hit. And this never had a chance of being the one. Just an easy pop-up as he keeps rolling right along.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
George Kataris will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Michael Lee.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Nate Scherholz will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Nate Scherholz.
First offering on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Donnie Murphy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Junior Lake will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Now the pitch. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way, 3-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 3-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Yadier Molina will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-0 on the way. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Alan Craig will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Here's the payoff pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And Shearholtz has got it, 1 away.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, with this heat and humidity, guys are going to need to keep hydrated. I mean, some of these guys, they can lose 2, 3, 4 pounds playing in this for 3 hours. It takes its toll.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is going to be a base hit.
And not only has he been dominant on the mound, he's now out hitting the opposition as well. It's tough to do much better than that.
Mike Trout. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He waits. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ryan Roberts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the pitch. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stepping in now, Travis Wood. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Stay up! Let's try to club with your eyes open!
The 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
1-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Matt Carpenter will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2.
Here we go.
Swing and a liner.
Oh.
Foul. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
2-2 pitch on the way. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Three-two, here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. And he pulls it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the sixth, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Michael Lee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One-zero. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jose Veras will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Jose Veras.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Chopper foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. He's ready now. The pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Late is under this one. And that's out number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them. And this was another example right there.
Yadier Molina will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Cub error, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Starlin Castro will stand in to start the seventh with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
And here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate is starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
George Kataris will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter's getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Nate Scherholz will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. Ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
1-0 pitch now. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2 out with a man at first. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Ready on 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop coming off the bag. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Alan Craig will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Alan Craig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here comes a 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the fielder, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
James Russell will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
James Russell.
Seth Hargrove will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Base hit already. Let's keep him, guys. Stay clear of the DP. Need a base hit here.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Murphy battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
And that's a big pop-up right there. Now with 1 out and those runners still stuck on the corners, you can really come after this next guy and try and get a ground ball.
Matt Carpenter will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Go. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Michael Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Deep breath, now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but foul. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Come on, face it now.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blake to make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, you may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Nate Walker will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Get a hold of that one. Bring it on.
Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Good up.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2 down, runners at first and second. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3, 3, 3.
Here comes the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Carlos Villanueva will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Number 5 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 4-0. Donnie Murphy will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
Now the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. They just look lost.
Craig is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Junior Late will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
The 2-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Ryan Roberts will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
First pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ryan Sweeney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Sweeney.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Pedro Strop.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
For St. Louis.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
especially starting off an at-bat.
Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Alan Craig will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
The 2-0. Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run here for Alan Craig. Number 10 for him on the year. And the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
The pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopper foul.
Drop it, drop it.
Here's another 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the slender left-hander Wesley Wright that gets the call. Seth Hargrove will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Move the runner.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Come on!
A man on third with 2 down.
Hey now, let's go!
1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. One for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs, and the lead is now 5-0. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Starlin Castro will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
There you go!
He waits, now the pitch. Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame. The 1-0 home. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hitters count 2-0. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Runner at first here, one man out.
Let's get the
3-1 on the way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
George Kataris will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. First and second now, one man out.
Let's get him out.
He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and he didn't seem to do many favors with the previous batter. And now, here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
1-1 on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the box, Nate Scherholz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Scherholz is retired for the second out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Randy Choate will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Donnie Murphy with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 2-1 home. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Junior Lake will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
3 runs already home here. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-3. So long from St. Louis.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.